Phone exercise, a big part of that is to get people to actually see how they look interviewing. All right, so the people on the top session here are, as the youth say, they doing too much. You would think that the people on the top row were actually the interviewers, you know, based on their position. So you want to make sure that they come with some energy, but not too much energy where they're overpowering the interviewer. Now, if you notice this guy here, the second position, does anybody know what that position is called? That's called the superior position. Okay, so during an interview, and most times the interviewer will take this position. If they take that position with you, I guarantee you that the interview is going to be over in about 10 minutes. Because this means like, I ain't really feeling what you're saying, but you know, we're gonna let you proceed here, okay?
Growth.
Okay, growth, the company's growing, all right? So, what's gonna happen is for some of the people that you work with, and you've probably already experienced this, company just has a high rate of turnover. You know, if the interviewer says, well, we go through a lot of people, what should that tell the interviewee about the company?
Red flag.
Red flag? Okay. All right, so now let's keep it real here. I'm gonna take the job anyway if I don't have a job. Okay, I'm gonna take the job. But at least my eyes are open that this might not be the long-term solution to all my problems. So I may take the job and I may still continue to interview to find something, because nobody's really gonna leave a job that's paying well and where they're being treated well. All right, so remember, selling is a two-way street. What happens is people take advantage of your desperation. Okay, you know you want a job, you went on 4 or 5 interviews and nobody was hiring, so you're gonna take this job. So make sure that the people that you work with have some questions for the company. Don't come in there, I call it in panic. They could do the phone interviews or remote interviews.
Okay, now, can I?
Convincing them.
Or, you know, and they just
One another?
questions where they can just see where they just practice and answer the questions that they think is going to come up.
Here's my hand.
Yeah, because normally when I'm in the classroom, I say, look in the mirror. And so that's right under your line, say, hey, you're looking at yourself. And then sometimes you're like going over your responses. You could be on, like, have your headphones on and going over your responses and practice how you're going to answer questions.
I've been using one of these video cameras to do mock interviews with people, but this probably could be helpful. Yeah, we do have some people who have access to it.
20 fries over there. Had a negative.
Hello, my name is Araceli, and I'm working with Worker and Disability Have Learned to be familiar with the job openings. Not to get too personal with the interviewer, well, with these things that I learned from Work Ready, to apply this for the future, I can learn how to adjust into an interview, learn how to ask questions that will help me get the job and not be one of those people who never.
So I'm Jayla Cosley, and some things I've learned during this program with Mr. Miller are that when you're in an interview, when you're about to sit down, after you've been allowed to sit down, you should tilt your chair slightly, so you're on not too familiar contact with the interviewer. And also, when you're making a resume, you should always have an objective in the first part of your resume, and also to familiarize yourself with your resume. And all of these things will help me be professional and prepared, and it'll help me look presentable and stuff.
Hello, my name is Nasir Brisbane. I'm from Kensington, Gapa, Cranberry. Three things I learned from the video editing program is how to hold a camera properly and how to control it and function it right. I learned how to dress appropriate for a job interview, how to talk, speak, make eye contact. I also learned how to be 15 minutes early for an interview. And moving on in life, I think that all these things will apply to me in some way. I don't know how, but I know they will.
Person said. So it's very important to understand. And also, what's going on now is we do what's called vetting. Vetting means that we find out who you are. Okay? So when you go to apply for a job, it's very hard to make a decision. For example, just to give you an example here. Okay, the way jobs work now is called the process of elimination. Okay, it's not necessarily how smart you are or whatever, as long as I can have to disqualify people. Here's an example. If I had 2 jobs as astronauts, most of you say, I ain't trying to go out in space, but I tell you, well, you know what, the job pays $240,000 a year. That's $20,000 a month. Some of you now looking like, oh, well, I don't know, space might not be so bad, $20,000 a month. Okay, I'm gonna go apply for this job. Now, I only have 2 slots, okay? I have 7, 8, I know Connie like money too, okay? I've got 8 people here, they're like, yeah, $20,000 a month? Okay, I'm with it. I could teach every one of you how to be an astronaut, but I don't really have the time. So as a personnel person, my job is to eliminate people and look for reasons to. Reason number 1, you don't have your papers in order. When we talk about papers, we talk about your high school diploma or your college degrees, your first papers. Remember, we're not talking about how smart you are. We're just saying, okay, you didn't get your diploma, you're out. Now, what goes on now is we vet people by going online. This means I will do a Google search. If it's down between 2 people, I go on Facebook. Let's see what you have on Facebook, okay? Let's see, you know what type of person you are. There are people that have lost their jobs, teachers, because they posted pictures on Facebook of themselves drinking, not at school, but during their own time, okay? I have a young man who I taught like about 10 years ago at Strawberry Mansion High School. He was real thugged out. He was a gangster back then, okay? So he's my friend on Facebook, and he had posted something about his mom passed, and he leaving that street life alone. He gonna get him a job, this and that. So nice guy. So I inbox him, hey, good luck, and if I can help you out. 2 days later, I look on Facebook. He throwing up gang signs. Okay. Now I got to inbox him again, Brandon. Let me explain something to you here, okay? You said you get ready to start looking for a job, okay? Now, like I said, I don't know exactly what he's doing, but I know what he used to do, all right? So understand, we talk about vetting people, all right? Now, all right, folks, stay where you're at. Stay where you're at, okay? Because we are going to kind of reach out here. But the exercise that I had you do, remember, you're going to ask them to use their cell phones, which means that the video file or whatever is already going to be on their phone. So all they have to do is just upload it to the Google Drive, okay? I don't expect you guys to be wasting your footage here. I just want you guys to understand how easy it is for them to create their online profiles. And the main thing is you want to have content, okay? Content. So if someone actually looks at your resume in a particular industry and they see samples of your work, seriously, they'll be impressed with just the fact that you got like a little 2-minute video showing what it is that you're doing, okay? That's going to put, your charges a step ahead. And in addition, making everything easy to access, all right? So what I'd like to do is kind of get to know you guys a little bit, and I would just like for you to tell me, like, who you work with, or population that you work with. We're going to go back to home here, and I am going to post because I am seeking a hospitality job. I'm going to use the hashtag hospitality in my post. And this means that anyone who searches hospitality employment, my post will come up in the stream, in the feed eventually. So once again, for you guys, this is not complicated, but it's a matter of showing the people that you're working with who are seeking jobs that they really have all this technology in their hands. So if they're riding the bus coming to you, if they're on their lunch break, they can respond to employment quicker. They can put their name out there as much as they want